All right, so let's take you back to OR Tambo International Airport now. That's where SABC sports anchor Xoli Zondo is. Bafana Bafana will be leaving their training base at the High Performance Center in Pretoria, traveling to OR Tambo International Airport. Xoli, a very good afternoon to you. Just give us a picture in terms of what we can expect there at the airport. Of course, I would imagine Bafana Bafana still very excited following that 1-0 win over Ghana yesterday.
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Onati. It truly is exciting times for our national men's football team, that is Bafana Bafana. They're just hours away from boarding their flight to Dubai. And of course, they are headed to Morocco. That is the host nation of the 2025 Afcon. And of course, for Bafana Bafana, they will want to make sure that they repeat the heroics of the class of 1996 by bringing back this trophy. We are here at the OR Tambo International Airport to give them the send-off that they deserve. And of course, the SABC is going to be tracking their movements throughout the 21st of December until, of course, the 18th of January as we talk about Morocco. But of course, I am not alone here at the OR Tambo International Airport. I do have with me the Chief Medical Officer at SAFA, Dr. Thulani Ngwenya, just to talk about, you know, the preparations, the excitement, everything that has to do with this Afcon, because a lot of people are just thinking back to the previous one in Ivory Coast as well, where they were able to finish at a podium level, getting that bronze, and now thinking they might just take it a step further or even two and win this trophy.
Good afternoon, Xoli, and good afternoon to your viewers. We are very, very, very excited about this tournament. Yes, indeed, we finished on the podium. We got bronze, and we believe that we've got a strong team that we can actually build from the previous tournament and go all the way. So we want to come back after the 20th. So that has been clear. Everyone is quite focused. All of us, we want to come back after the 20th.
Absolutely, and coming back after the 20th would mean reaching the final and, of course, lifting that trophy. But that group is not an easy one. We've got the 7 times winners, Egypt, we've got Angola, Zimbabwe. Is Bafana Bafana really ready to make sure that they progress and get out of that group?
We have seen that the coach has done exceptionally well since he took over. We'll take it one game at a time. So you can't actually talk about the final without actually looking at Angola. Our first opponent is Angola. We start with Angola. We move to the next one, which is Egypt. So we are ready. Everyone is ready. The technical team is ready. The support staff is ready. And we believe that we're actually going to go all the way. That's what we want to do.
And of course, yesterday, in terms of that final warm-up match, which was played at the Dobsonville Stadium, we know Bafana walked away with the victory against Ghana. But we were very worried when we saw that injury niggle to Oswin Apollos. Maybe if you can just give us an update on how he is.
Yeah, we are quite happy we're not happy about the injury. Yes, it was a knock, but it was a minor knock. We actually managed him. We treated him overnight. He's much, much better. You'll see him when he walks. He's not even limping anymore. So we believe that we'll be able to actually help him. And we believe that he'll be ready for selection on Monday. So it's not something to worry about. So I can actually confidently tell the nation that Apollos will be ready for selection on Monday.
And that is going to make everyone so happy. And just in terms of a clean bill of health, is that what we have at the camp at the moment? Or is there other updates that you maybe want to give us?
Nothing to worry about at the moment. We have got a clean bill of health. We are looking forward to the games. Yes, 3 players are going to be joining us from the other side. We still need to do the assessment, but we have seen them playing. So there's nothing really to worry about at the moment.
And of course, when we speak about those 3 players, Chandra Campbell, Lyle Foster... that's also coming through. Just in terms of that, when are they actually arriving? Because we know when will you be in Marrakesh? Let's talk about the logistics as well.
So we leave from here via Dubai to Casablanca and from Casablanca to Marrakesh. So they'll be joining us tomorrow when we land. So they'll be arriving on Thursday and will be part of the team.
And Dr. Tulani, before I let you go, you are also going to be wearing another cap in Morocco. I think let's just talk about that and what your job will entail.
So when we land in Morocco, I take off my hat of being chief medical officer and I wear my hat of being doping control officer. So we'll be testing. We'll be testing all the matches, random testing during the match, and we'll be also testing out of competition. So we are testing so that we check players that are using banned substances or that are using substances to enhance their performance, because we want it to be a free and fair competition. So we don't want people to be using enhancers to perform better than the others.
And how efficient is this testing, in terms of making sure that our players are not doping and that the playing field is equal?
The playing field, we want it to be equal indeed. It is very, very efficient because we have actually tested positive some few players in the previous tournaments, and we are hoping that we won't pick up any this time around, because now they are expecting it. They know that they are not supposed to, because we also come unannounced during their training or even when they are sleeping at their hotel. We come unannounced and we test randomly.
And what would be the sanction if a player were to be found to have used a banned substance?
So it depends on the substance that they are using, but it can actually go to 4 years of not playing football at all. Then minimum maybe 6 months to 2 years.
Yeah. Okay, but it wouldn't affect the entire team, just that individual?
It affects only the individual, not the entire team.
So maybe then, just before I let you go, South Africans are watching this. They are so excited knowing that Bafana are leaving. Bafana that have qualified for next year's World Cup. Bafana that have been doing so well under coach Hugo Bruce. What is your message to them as they start to follow the tournament from this Sunday?
I just want to request the South Africans to rally behind the team, because this is the best team that we have had in a very, very long time. We've got the very, very strong technical team led by Coach Hugo. So we're asking the nation to rally behind the team. We are actually going to do our best as well, but we need the support from the nation.
And what did SAFA say is the mandate to the team?
Well, we're taking it one day at a time. There's no really, we want to win. We just want to win. SAFA wants us to win. They want us to make the nation very proud.
Dr. Tulani Ngwenya, thank you for giving us your time. I know your luggage is already in the queue over there, ready to check in and, of course, to Bart for Morocco.
Thank you very much, Xoli.
That is, of course, Dr. Tulani Ngwenya, who is the Chief Medical Officer at SAFA. He is going to be boarding his flight together with the team. They are set to leave South Africa at 8 p.m. So that's 10 to 8 this evening. And then they will then go through to Casablanca. So first from here, all the way to Dubai, Casablanca, and then Marrakesh. So that's where they will be, and they will be joined by those three players, Lyle Foster, and of course Chandre Campbell from Club Brugge, and Pepelo Sitole, and then the whole team will then have assembled. We know, of course, yesterday they showed what they will be able to do against a very tough group, that's Group B, where they'll be opening against Angola on Monday, and then they will face Egypt, this one of the favorites in that group, and of course Zimbabwe. Now, of course, in terms of the players, we are told that they have left HPC, so that is the High Performance Center in Pretoria. They are now making their way to the OR Tambo International Airport right here in Kempton Park. And as soon as they arrive, Unathi, we will be chatting to each and every one of them, chatting to the technical team as well, just to really give them the send-off that they deserve. And I can also tell you that the support staff is also here. I saw the team manager, Mr. Vincent Seka, is here. Ms. Veronica Mukwena is also here, who's the SAFA procurement manager. So quite a number of the staff members that have already arrived at the airport